Sorry, y'all. It'd be so funny. My turtle, well, my tortoise, be crawling in his little pool and shit, and I'll be hearing the plop. So as he fall in that bitch, because he's so little, he be trying to climb on it. And then he just eventually just fall in that motherfucker. That shit is so cute. Okay, how y'all doing? So this is going to be a quick Aries reading. My last video cut out, so we're starting over right here. Right her, right her. Okay. So, Five of Wands. Competition, conflict, fights, battle, challenges, strife, disagreement, and hassle. So I feel like right now okay, because I was somewhere before I did all of this. I had some mind shit going on because I said the lovers came out. Then we have Five of Wands and Eight of Swords that are very prevalent in this deck right now. So let's get into it. So the Five of Wands is competition, conflict, fights, battle, challenges, strife, disagreement, and hassle. So that's usually like battling with other people. 5, 6, 7 of Wands all correlate to some type of competition or fighting or battling amongst people. And right now, since we have the lovers out, I feel like this is definitely like some type of competition for a relationship or for a person. You get what I'm saying? And then we have Eight of Swords in reverse. It says restriction, indecision, confusion, confinement, trapped, powerless, depressed, and paralyzed. So I feel like maybe you feel like you're paralyzed in some situations. It's in reverse. Sorry. So I feel like maybe you don't feel like you're restricted right now. You don't feel like you feel like you made a choice. You made a choice. You don't feel like you're being indecisive. You don't feel like you're confused. You don't feel confined. You don't feel trapped or powerless or depressed or paralyzed. You feel like there we go. But she is. So it's like you don't feel like you are all of these things, but you are. Because the upright of this will be saying that you feel like you're restricted, but you're truly not restricted. You're restricting yourself. 222. So the Eight of Swords is saying maybe you are restricted, but you're too blind to notice it. You're too blind to see your restrictions. Yeah. Okay. So next we have Four of Coins. Possessiveness, control, selfish, miserly, hoarder, insecurity, frugality, greedy, and rigid. So maybe somebody in your life is, or you could be like this. You're not very because Four of Coins is about money too. And you see how she's holding on tight to that money. I feel like you don't hold on to your money pretty much. You don't have you don't have a lot of control over yourself, the way you spend your money, who you spend your money on, how you spend your money, the things you do with your money. You're not very selfish when it comes to, I guess, people that you might need to be selfish towards. You're not selfish. Miserly, hoarder. You don't hoard things. You don't keep a lot of things around. You don't like to keep a lot of things around. Yeah. You're not insecure right now. You don't feel insecure right now. But I feel like I said, with this Eight of Swords, 333, I feel like you should open your eyes because a lot of this energy is about to hit you. Frugality, greedy, and rigid. You're not frugal with your money. You overspend. It's not even on the basis of saying like greedy, but you don't indulge in yourself. You indulge in other things or other people. Rigid. Yeah. So I feel like you should be careful because I feel like a lot of these energies, my stomach look good, are coming to you. I feel like someone is going to start being possessive towards you or possessive about your finances. And you don't see that yet. But that's what's to come with this Lovers in reverse here. I can feel it in the air. Possessiveness, control, selfish. Yeah, this person is going to start becoming very selfish. They're going to want to control you. They're going to make you feel miserable, or they're going to be miserable, and you're going to feel it. They're going to be pushing off their miserable energy onto you. Yeah, hoarder, insecurity. They're going to push their insecurities off onto you. They're going to put you back in. If you just got out of an insecure stage, they're going to put you back there. Ooh, greedy, rigid. Yeah, they're going to. 444. They're going to be bringing a lot of greed back into your life to where you may become more greedy about things. You may go back to like maybe you came out of a very, you Aries are fiery. So maybe you just came out of a very fiery energy, or you're trying to come out. You were slowly trying to come out of fiery energy, but now I feel like you're slowly 509 being tricked back into one. Yep, the Lovers. Desire, relationship, choice, union, passion, and romance. So I feel like maybe you desire someone or something, some type of relationships you had or were having aren't going well. This union is not going to stay unified, and this romance and passion is going to die down, or you can already feel the romance and passion slowly dying down. So if y'all on month five, month five is not feeling like month one and month two did, or you get, you don't feel like you did yesterday about this person. 555, you're starting to see the red flags. Don't ignore the red flags. Three of Wands. Confidence, expansion, growth, foresight, waiting, shipping, commerce, and exploration. So yeah, I feel like maybe you have confidence in expanding yourself and growing yourself, and you feel like you can see it, and you feel like if you just wait for it, it's going to come in. It's like if I just sit here, you see all this stuff just flying around in the air, and this person is on land, just saying like, if I just sit here and wait, all of these things in the air are going to come down to me. Yeah. And then you feel like once they do come down, you can explore them more. That's a good way to look at things. Six of Swords, but that's true, I guess. Like that's like stalling shit out. If I just sit around and wait, then you gonna, if you searching for me, and if I'm sitting here, waiting on something, then you're gonna have to come to me eventually. If you need me or if you want me that much, you're going to have to come to me. I ain't waiting on nobody. Ding. I ain't waiting on nobody. I'm gonna get the fuck on. Get the fuck up and get out and get something. You need to get out and get something. Yeah. Okay. Six of Swords. Better times, moving on, progress, calmer waters, healing, mental stability, and transition. So yeah, I feel like you're moving on to better times right now. You're progressing. Oh, sorry, it's in reverse. So you don't feel like you're moving on to better times. Yeah, because you're not moving. You're waiting on something. You're staying still. So you won't be able to move on to better times. You don't feel like you're truly progressing, and you feel like you haven't moved on to calmer waters. Maybe at a point in time you felt like you did move on to calmer waters, or a situation that you were dealing with now is going to be more calmer than your past situations because that's the way it presented itself. But I feel like you're slowly figuring out that's not true. You're trying to, you're moving away from healing by moving into this energy, because we need to self-heal. We don't need other people to heal us, we need to heal ourselves and then find someone who is just as healed as us. But if you are not healed yourself, you can't talk about the next motherfucker being healed and all of this shit. I'm like, oh, I'm finna get on my sister ass, y'all. Cause she got this little nigga that she be fucking with or whatever, that she got called her boyfriend, and this nigga just got out of prison and shit after 8 years. Bitch, you was a psycho yourself. You ain't healed yourself. You got a child that you need to focus on taking care of and focus on that shit. You get what I'm saying? Focus on being a great mom. Focus on loving your child. Focus on loving yourself, because you cannot love other things, 848, unless you love yourself. So once you get a spouse, you're going to be pushing that love that you're supposed to be giving yourself and your child onto that spouse, when you ain't never even gave your child or yourself this love that you desire yet. So you can't push. Then once you realize that you're not going to receive that energy, or it's for a good time and not a long time, all right, ding, then you're going to be like, oh, okay, well, shit, now you out of love. And now you're going to be back mad at yourself because this person did whatever they did. Now you're going to be back mad at yourself. Then you're going to be back, not loving yourself, not treating yourself proper, not treating your child proper, because you don't know how to love yourself. So yeah, facts, 939. That's why I ain't got no kids, because I don't know how to love myself all the way yet. So I know I can't truly love a man, and I damn sure ain't finna this 949, fuck my kids up because I'm fucked up. Shit, that shit dead, baby. I ain't fucking my kids up because I'm fucked up. No, sirree. No, shaddy. 10-1. That's why you got to heal yourself so you don't bleed on your kids. Okay, so give me a few cards to tell me about what is Aries waiting on? What is Aries waiting on? Keep your temper. What is Aries waiting on? I feel like that's something that you're going to have to learn. It's like maybe you were learning kind of how to keep your temper or something like that. And it's like now, I don't feel like that's going to be too easy for you. So I feel like you need to investigate some things, pay attention to what's going on around you, look closely, ask questions, think before doing shit all the time, set your course, know where you want to go, have a plan in the right direction. What did I say? Oh, I said, what are you waiting on? Yeah, you're waiting on information. I feel like you're waiting on information instead of going to figure out the information. You're like waiting on information to come back to you. Okay. Set your course, know where you wish to go, have a plan in the right direction. Where you wish to go, have a plan in the right direction. Okay, so I feel like this is saying like you know where you want to go, have a plan, and go in the right direction. But also, I said, what are you waiting on? You're waiting on someone to bring you a plan. You're waiting on someone to point you in the right direction. You're waiting on someone to tell you where you should go. Yeah. 29. Find the lesson. Discover the purpose in a situation. Trust that you are learning. Find the lesson, discover the purpose in a situation, and trust that you are learning. So I feel like that's something as well that you are. Sorry, I'll be having so many thoughts going through my mind at one time that I'll be having to like pause. But yeah, conflict, inspiration, growth, foresight. So something that you're waiting on. I feel like you're waiting on the lesson out of this situation. Like you're waiting to find out, like, okay, well, what was I supposed to learn out of this? And it's like you can't keep waiting. You have to figure that shit out for yourself. You know, yeah. You gotta figure shit out for yourself. You can learn and stuff like that in the process, I guess, but figure that shit out for yourself. Keep your temper. Don't allow anger to rule you. So, I'm gonna say this in a second too. So yeah, again, like that's something as well that I feel like that you're waiting on. You're waiting on learning how to like control yourself more. And it's like, can't nobody teach you that. Can't nobody come around and give you calmer energy because somebody else can. That means somebody else can come around and turn your shit up. Okay. Never jam today. Promises that never come to be. Empty words, not living in the now. Ooh. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ham. Yes, turkey. Promises that never come to be. Empty words, not living in the now. So I feel like that's another thing. Like maybe someone as well, that's what it's saying, keep your temper for, because maybe this person that you're dealing with is promising you a lot of things right now. They're telling you how good shit's gonna be, how we gonna do this, we gonna do that, and I'm gonna do this and I'm gonna do that. 1331. And I feel like it's just empty promises. Yeah. All right. I'm gonna leave that right there. Y'all have a blessed day and thank you for joining. Have a great day, Aries.